What's up, New York? You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach. We are here in gorgeous sunny Queensland.
Mine is Kylie Pax, and Kylie.
I am so excited to be here in Dallas. You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating
It's
coach.
Kylie Pax, Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach. Australia's emotional eating coach. Kylie Pax, Kylie Pax, Kylie Pax.
This week's episode of Ditch the Diet podcast is proudly brought to you by Ditch the Diet Online Bootcamp, my 6-week course that I am so proud to share with you. Registration is now open. This course has changed the lives of thousands of women around the globe. It is my 5 foundational steps for breaking free from emotional eating, taking control of your relationship with your body and food for life. Head to my website, kyliepax.com/bootcamp to find out more.
So I've been really super busy and I'm sitting here like a little fiend. I'm editing away on my Mac, doing some incredible things that you're just going to love it. That's all I'm going to say. You're just going to love it. And I thought, I don't want to do a live stream. Because it crossed my mind. And I just thought, no, I don't want to. Like, I'm really tired. I have so much work to get done. Meanwhile, I would love to be relaxing and watching an episode of Nip Tuck because that's normally how I spend my Friday nights with Julia McMahon. Can you think of a better way to spend your Friday nights? I cannot. And I thought, I'm not even going to have time to do that because I need to get this work done. And I thought, I just don't want to do a live stream because, truth be told, I was sitting there in my track pants, and I just thought, I'm going to have to throw a bit of makeup on so that I don't frighten the people. And I just thought, I can't be bothered. So I really listened to my instincts though, and there was something in me that just said, there's somebody tonight who needs to hear your message. All I knew within me was there is somebody tonight that is going to need this message, whether you're turning up live now or whether you're watching on the replay. I'm a massive believer that whether one person watches the live stream or 100, it is meant for you. If you're watching it, it's because you were meant to be here. It's not an accident. It's not a fluke. It's not just, happenstance. Is that a word? I think that's a word. In any case, it's not just random, right? If you are here watching, it's because this word is for you. So I sat there and, like the little, up in my 2-year-old head, it's just like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I just really felt inside, there's somebody that needs this tonight. And I sort of had a semi-download of what I wanted to talk about. But it wasn't even a full download. And I just thought, well, my instincts are telling me to do it. So I'm going to trust it and trust that I'll get the download as we're talking. So this is what I'm doing. I am trusting my instincts and I showed up. We're talking about trusting our instincts. And when I say this is why you're stuck and not slim, it's a bit dramatic, isn't it? But I really wanted to get the point across because when we don't trust our instincts, we end up in all kinds of trouble. And, I'll be the first. Oh, sorry. Look, I forgot to bring my fabulous green tea with me tonight. Hopefully we'll be all right. You know what? Now, please, because I do get carried away. What was I saying? When you don't follow your instincts, you end up in all kinds of a mess. Now, I will be the first to raise an emoji hand and say, yeah, I could list off, but I won't because it's spooky. I could list off numerous times in my life when I went against my instincts and ended up in a range from mild to what I would consider more serious trouble. And not like serious with the law. I just mean serious. Like I really screwed things up badly for me or whatever situation I was in. I just made choices. Now, that I later thought, dumb. So dumb, right? But it wasn't like a surprise. It didn't just drop out the sky like a big surprise mess on my head. No, I got the warning up front. My instinct said to me, no. The red lights were flashing and then you ignore the red lights. You just be like, but I want to do it or I want to have it or I want to buy it or I want to eat it. Pause for emphasis. I want to eat it. And the red lights are flashing. Don't do it, right? Don't. You're just like, I don't care. And the excuses start coming out. Well, I'll just start my fancy diet plan tomorrow. Or I'll just budget harder next month. Or it's only just this once. Really don't. Nobody knows anyway. It just doesn't matter. Now, you've taken a few steps in the wrong direction. right? Now, not only are the red lights flashing, now the alarm sirens are going off, right? Now you really have to try hard to block it out. So now the excuses come thick and fast. Doesn't matter. Your internal voice is saying to you, you just ate half that cake yesterday when you had a massive binge. You promised you were going to get your act together and get yourself back on track. You're like, well, I just can't have the half a cake here. Like, I just need to finish it off. Why don't you throw it away? Your heart says, just throw it away. If it's not going to work for you, just get rid of it. Go, give it to the neighbor, feed it to the dog. Do it. I'm not throwing food away. That's wasteful. So, we eat again. We eat again, right? So this is what we do. This is what we do with food. Now, when it's your shopping, right? And then you see one more sale item, like what happened to me today. Damn it. I was dry. I went for acupuncture, which I love. And I was driving past Freedom for my Aussie, for my Aussie viewers. I was driving past Freedom. Oh, I saw those big ass red signs in the windows. What was it? 25% off everything store wide. I'm like, 25%. Was it 30? It wasn't massive. Like, it wasn't like 80% off. And I'm like, woo, should definitely go in. It's like a minor discount, but I saw those big red signs and I was like, like a moth to a flame, like, turn the car around. In I went. I needed nothing. I really needed nothing. I hadn't budgeted to spend money on anything in particular, right? I needed nothing. I had not set my heart on anything. I had no intention to buy anything, but I thought, well, I'll just go and look. And inside, right, my instinct said to me, because I am an interior design nut. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed with interior design. If I wasn't doing what I do, I would be an interior designer. And in fact, I think I still might do it anyway, because I love it, like, with a weird passion. I love it so much. So I actually, over the years, have accumulated so much interior design gear that I had to have a massive clean out. And I just, gave away thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stunning, like, light shades, ornaments, vases, any kind of, just random accessories, right? Like, because everything has to be fabulous and match. So this is like, I've just grabbed this now. Wait, because everything has to come in threes. It looks better when it's in threes. So then we have the pen to match. Do you see what I'm saying? A little obsessed with this kind of stuff. So I have to have it all and it has to be perfect. So in I go to Freedom. And, of course, I see fabulous things that I love. And I left, I don't know, probably about $300 later, out to the car I go. And the internal voice was going to me, really? And I'm like, it's okay. And I'm justifying it in my head, right? Because it was some, plants and stuff like that. Because I'm really bad with plants. I have a hard time keeping them alive. And it's like, well, once you really take care of these and you won't have to worry about those other ones anymore that you've half killed, and this is really going to work for you so well. I'm like, yeah, I'm justifying it in my head. It's totally going to work for me so well. But this is what I am talking about. And when it comes to our eating in particular, right? This is why we struggle, because we ignore all internal signs. We sit back and look at ourselves and go, what a failure, I failed, whatever. But it's not like you had no warning signs up front. It is not like I said to you, something just jumps out from the scary boogeyman chocolate closet and just attacks you and you're helpless. And then you're a victim. We are never, ever, ever victims, right? I went into that store today willingly. I handed over my credit card with glee, right? I was no victim. I just blew about $300 that I did not need to spend at all. But I knew up front. And so I ended up making the conscious decision. And, there you go. I've got the end result, which I have something that's, semi-nice. But did I need it? No. Was it money I needed to spend? No, not at all, right? And this is what we do with food. We ignore all our instincts that just say, seriously, you're going to binge again tonight? And it's not even like we sit down and think, I'm going to binge. We get the warning signs, right? We think, I'm going to have a few chips. You sit down, you eat those chips. And here's what happens. I want to give you this. This is how you will know when you're escalating into danger territory. You start eating and now your instincts kick in and they go to you, I really think that's enough. But in order to block that out, because you don't want to stop because it tastes real good. And what happens is this level of fear starts to kick in. If I stop, I'm going to be losing something. If I stop, these things are going to be here tomorrow and ruin my progress. If I stop, I just don't know. I'm going to have to go back for sure and I will end up eating them. So we start eating faster and faster. When your speed eating kicks in, when speed eating kicks in, you know you have moved into dangerous ground and you're heading into binge territory. That is your absolute moment of decision. You either got to pull yourself back, truly put down the chips and back away and pull yourself together, or you just make that decision like I did today. Fine, I'm just going to hand over my credit card. All right, fine. I'm just going to hand over my internal credit card and absolutely rack up a huge debt on my guilt, on my shame, on my self-worth and my self-image and my body image and the way I feel about myself and, the whole thing. That's what we do. We're just racking up debt. And it's harder to work it off the more you rack it up. Does that make sense? Because like I said to you from the start, if you've only just dropped on, I only sort of had a semi-portion of a download of what I wanted to discuss with you tonight, and I just trusted that the rest would come out. So this credit card analogy has come out. I hope it makes sense. But we rack up this internal credit, this internal debt, we rack up an internal debt, and it feels heavy, right? Any kind of debt feels heavy. It weighs. It's a burden on you. It's bad enough when it's financial, but when it's emotional, it is debilitating. It is crippling, and it's really hard to move past. The beauty of it is, though, unlike a financial debt that you have to actually work off, right? That emotional debt you can choose to erase at any time. You don't need to do anything special to work it off. You don't need to go on a fancy diet. You don't need to punish yourself with hours and hours of exercise, right? You don't need to, punish yourself with restricting and depriving yourself of food for the next 2 weeks to try and regain your levels of self-worth and work that, extra McFries or whatever off your booty. You don't need to do that. It's a simple decision, right? Now, I read a quote today that was really, really good. And I don't remember, it was by a philosopher, right? So we're not talking about something like Oprah or somebody like that. It was by a ancient philosopher who said, you never bathe in the same river twice. If anybody knows who this is, throw it in the comments. You never bathe in the same river twice. The reason they said this is because the river is constantly in motion. It's never the same. You are constantly changing, not year by year when your cells in your body, moment by moment, second by second, you are being renewed with every single thought that you think. You become a new person with every thought that you think. So the more you trust your instincts, the more you are moving towards the natural energy and flow of who you were born to be. And that is a glorious, glorious thing. I just say here, okay, Joshua says, I'm always just asking myself, should I be eating this? I never know. You never know. You never know. Okay, here's my response to that. If you have to ask the question, then you probably do know the answer. If you even have to ask the question, you probably know the answer. If you sit down to some roast veggies or a salad or a green smoothie, are you going, should I be eating this? Probably not. Now, here's the thing I wanted to share with you, because I just really felt that there was somebody that needed to hear this message tonight. And as I said, if you dropped on a little later, what I was saying at the start was that I'm here, like a little mad person right now, getting prepped for Monday when the boot camp starts. And I'm working around the clock, and I'm also hauling in some quick and cheap. I've got a family member who's going to help me. I said I need some help, to make sure everything is ready for Monday, ready to go, because this is a massive round of the boot camp. And so it's been under construction. It's had a complete overhaul. All the modules are brand new, so it's all new recordings and all new information, brand new videos and that sort of thing. Why? Because I do this very frequently, and this is one of the beauties of the boot camp, is that it's like a buy once and you get to participate forever kind of thing. So what that means is you join one time, and then forever, amen, every time I run the boot camp, you get to do it for free. So which is why I know Kim's going to be doing it again. Natasha's going to be doing it again. I've been getting messages all day. I've had just a whole ton of girls signing up, because I sent the link out yesterday for all the girls to do it again for free who have already done it in the past. And it just comes flooding in. Everybody wants to do it again, because not only because it's so cool, right? It's cool. You get free masterclasses. I'm there in the boot camp group every single day. I'm helping you on a one-on-one basis. basis. Plus we have the masterclasses where we, go more in depth. You've got your weekly module. Like, there's just so much. I've been covering it like all week. So you can go back and watch anything, or even better, just go to why do I say that W? That's so old school, isn't it? Go to kyliepax.com/bootcamp, kyliepax.com/bootcamp. You will see all the information there, and you'll know if this is for you, because this is what I was saying. I'm sitting here at my computer, getting everything ready for Monday. And it occurred to me, because I didn't get to do a live stream last night, and I thought, I really feel that I should do a live stream. I just felt like I needed to do one. I had a message tonight that somebody needed to hear. And that's when I said to you, if you are here, if you are listening to this, whether live or on the replay, and this resonates with you, this is what I am asking you to do now. Go to kyliepax.com/bootcamp if you have a conflicted relationship with food. If you're not happy with your relationship with food. If food is something that torments you, drags you down, is holding you back from the things that you want to achieve in your life. If you've tried every diet on the planet and you can't seem to hold it together. If you've lost the weight before and you continue to gain it back. If you're frustrated because you can't stop binging, you can't stop overeating, you know what to do but you can't seem to do it. Just go to kyliepax.com/bootcamp. Follow your instincts. I'm not saying to you, join my bootcamp, join the bootcamp. I'm simply saying it's worked for thousands of women around the globe. And what I really am saying is you have nothing to lose, because I offer you a full 2-week money back guarantee, right? So if your instincts are telling you yes, at least look at it, follow your instincts. You can trust them. And this was the other message that I wanted to give you. What I think is so important for you to know is it takes monumental trust to follow your instincts, and you have to be able to follow your instincts in order to trust. Do you see how it works? So it's really is a cycle. In order to build up your trust, you need to follow your instincts. And in order to follow your instincts, you need to trust. You need to trust. Who is it that you need to trust? What is it that you need to trust? Yourself. You need to know, like, truly. Now my nose is running. You need to know that you will be okay no matter what, that your instincts, right, your true instincts, not the voice in your head that says to eat 15 blocks of chocolate. That's not your instincts. Listen, this is what I'm going to leave you with today. For those of us, when we're talking about emotional eating, you don't gain weight because you're following your instincts. You gain weight because you've stopped following your instincts. That's what I'm leaving you with it. Can I eat a bit of chocolate every day? Joshua says, well, I eat chocolate every day, every single day, usually more than once. Please, it's chocolate. I don't go a day without chocolate. I'll get very upset if I don't have chocolate every day. Now, I have a certain type of chocolate. I eat dark chocolate. Not strictly, it's not a rule. Sometimes, like yesterday, was it? I had a little mini milk chocolate Easter egg. Loved it. It's fabulous, right? But I do have chocolate every day. 99.9% of the time it's dark chocolate. A lot of the time it's chocolate I make myself. Or you all hear me shout and holler about Rumbles chocolate. I'll just throw it in there again. Rumbles Paleo. If you go to rumblespaleo.com.au, I think that's it. They have the best chocolate. It's made with 3 ingredients or 4, no more than 4, all natural. Like, seriously, this stuff is insanely good. It's really, really delicious. And there's no nasty sugars in there. Like, I can't remember what the ingredients are. It's not my company, so I don't know. But I buy it and I keep it at home here. And I have a few. They're just tiny little pieces. I have some of those every day. Now, when Joshua goes, can I eat chocolate every day? I'm like, yeah, well, if you want to eat chocolate every day, yes. But how much do you want to eat? How much is going to make you feel good? How much is comfortable for you? At what point do you tip over from, I feel good about this, amount, 3-4 squares, a row, whatever it is, to, I no longer feel good about this. It's too much. That's when your instincts are telling you 3-4 rows, maybe not 1 row. Fine, no problem. I had a row yesterday of dark chocolate Kit Kat. Yes, I did. Man, I love that stuff. I love it. And I had some other chocolate before and I had some more at night. Here's the thing now, right? Because you all know that I've lost over 20 kilos. You know that. And it's been quite a while. However, this is what we cover in the bootcamp. It's exactly how I did that. The 5-step system that I used to do that after overcoming 30 years of yo-yo dieting, binge eating, restricting, deprivation. I tried starvation. I did the whole bulimia thing. I did just nothing that I didn't try, right? To lose weight. The only time I reached my natural weight was when I stopped dieting and implemented the principles that I share with you in Ditch the Diet Bootcamp. So again, go to my page now, kyliepax.com/bootcamp. You'll see all about it. You'll hear about it. There's videos there. The success stories are ridiculous. They're off the charts. It's all there. You can see it all there. So the only time I actually reached, Josh is going LOL. The only time I reached my natural weight was when I stopped dieting and implemented these 5 steps. Now, I didn't implement them once and then skip off into the sunset and eat Mars bars for the rest of my life. No, I use them daily. And because I use them daily, I can eat chocolate every day. Because I'm listening to my instincts. I know exactly what's going on. I know how much works for me and at what point it no longer works for me. And sometimes, am I saying I always get it perfect and now you should all like worship me and I'm just sitting here with my halo? No, hardly. Easter time every year. Easter time is like my nemesis. I'm like, damn it, because we get red tulip chocolate here at Easter time. You can't get it. Not in South Australia, any other times a year. So it's natural for your weight to fluctuate is the other thing I wanted to say to you. It's natural for your weight to fluctuate. You're not supposed to hit a certain number and then never move. Like that's not normal. That's not living in any case either. It's not living. That's not fun. It's not fun. Kim says I'm almost at there, which I think you mean I'm almost at my natural body weight. I think that's what you're meaning. So yeah, and I know because you've been doing such amazing work. You know, Kim's really applied herself recently and implemented the principles and really following and listening and implemented a really great nutritional program, right? Same one I'm talking to you about. If you want to know more about the exact and precise nutrition program that I'm using and the products and the things that I'm using to help me regain my health, heal my digestion and bloating that I, had from so many years of dieting, just send me a PM. I'm more than happy to talk to you about that. And of course, as you know, if your instincts are telling you, I want to check out this boot camp, I've seen Kylie talk about it for so long now. I've watched other people join and I see the success, but I just don't know if it will work for me. Let me tell you something. I got an email today from an incredible girl who signed up and joined today because there's still a VIP special running. It's set to finish tonight, but I'll hold it open till tomorrow because I'm doing this live stream now, right? So after that, it's going to go up another $50 and then another $50. So again, please do go ahead and check it out now. kyliepax.com/bootcamp. I'll put the link in the comments and in the comments above as well. But she contacted me, this gorgeous girl, and she joined, right? She said, listen. She didn't say, listen. She wrote in this email, she said, I have watched this now. She said, I've watched everybody else doing the boot camp and I've been watching it and umming and ahhing for a year, right? For a whole year. She said, I'm finally going to do it. And she was deliriously happy. And I'm like, honey, I am so proud of you because this is what we do. We watch other people doing it. Our instincts tell us yes, but we sit back in fear going, I think it can work for other people, but not for me. Why not? If you're in a human body, it's working for you. It will absolutely work for you. You're no different. You're not a freak of nature. You're not unlike everybody else. You are the same as us. We are all the same. We are all the same. Right? So if it works for one person and you apply the same principles that I go through, that I teach you, because it's not a diet, right? Diets are ridiculous. That's an eating plan that works for somebody. I don't give eating plans. I don't. I have a whole ton of recipes there. I will show you exactly what to do. But this is unlike anything that you've experienced before. And it is complete and utter and despicable freedom. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. But I do just want to say to you, if your instincts are calling to you, if they're talking to you, you can trust them. It's safe to follow them, right? It's the voice up in your head that gives you the self-doubt and all the reasons, 500 reasons why you shouldn't do things. That is the one to block out. Your heart, that's the one to listen to. I am sending you incredible amounts of love. As always, come visit me, kyliepax.com/bootcamp. I am wishing you a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And until I see you next week, my gorgeous, fabulous people, there is still time to join the bootcamp. I'll be sending out more emails over the weekend. I will pop up here with reminders so that you do not forget. But until next week, sending you ridiculous amounts of chocolate-coated love as I always do. Remember, when you step up and follow your instincts, remember to like, love, and share this live stream. If you found value in it, like, love, and share. That is how we empower each other. That is well and truly when you've got what it takes. I'll catch you next week, my gorgeous ones. Until then. Bye.
Thank you so much for spending time with me this week. I have loved being with you all. Remember, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. And as always, the only person who has the power to change your life is you. And the very best part, you've got what it takes. Sending you so much love. I'll see you next week. Until then, bye for now.